Hi everyone, good afternoon. Today we are going to discuss about OET Writing Module. We have been discussing about all the modules one by one. Now we'll go ahead with the OET Writing Module and what is the difference between IELTS Writing Module and this one. See, for example, in IELTS General, you will have letter writing, writing 1 and writing 2 as essay writing. And in academic IELTS, it is also writing 1, not letter writing, but describing charts, graphs, all that. And writing 2 is an essay writing, little bit of academic writing. But when it comes to OET, you have an added advantage that you have only one writing, that is one letter writing. You have 45 minutes to write it, actually. So you will need to be taking one of the case notes which are supposed to be given there, and then you will be writing a letter on it. See, OET writing, you will be given some case notes about a patient that you have been caring for, and you will be required to write a letter to another healthcare professional to explain what has happened to them. So this is more of like a very conversational one. You are conversing your ideas to the other professional. It could be a doctor, it could be a nurse, or it could be anybody. You are working as a nurse in a healthcare setup. You are actually writing it to someone else. Why? Why are you writing this? See, you are transferring, or you are discharging, or you are referring. So these are the three main model letters. So letter of transfer, letter of referral, letter of discharge. Each one has a different module, different setup. Okay, different set of sentences to be written. So here, look at it. Writing subtest, nursing, right? And your writing time is 40 minutes, but overall it is 45 minutes. 5 minutes to take notes, read the text, that is case notes, and you can take note of it, pick up which are the points you're going to write, take mark it, and then accordingly write. You are a registered nurse preparing Mrs. Jasmine Thompson's discharge. So there is a clue. So it is a discharge letter. Mrs. Thompson has had a right total shoulder replacement. She is to be discharged home today with the assistance from in-home nursing service. So there is a clue given. Okay. So this is a discharge letter and the patient's name is given. Why he or she was admitted in the hospital was also mentioned. Let's move on to the last part of the letter. Okay, here, this is the writing task. Using the information given in the case notes, write a letter of referral to Mrs. Roberts, a home nurse, informing her patient situation and requesting appropriate care. Address is given. What is the address? Okay, Nita Roberts, Miss Nita Roberts, in-home service, 79 Beachside, Sen Bayview. This is the two address you are going to write. So this is a referral letter. So in the introduction, you will be writing, I am writing to refer Mrs. whoever it may be, Robert Thompson, age, everything you will be giving, the details, and this patient is a known patient to actually the doctor. Okay, so you to your referral, they are very known to them. So you may have to give details only which are necessary. If you are giving some social background and all, it will be awkward because I know the patient. Why are you writing this to me? That's what they will ask, right? Whatever the complications are, whatever the medications provided, whatever the treatment was provided, you can write about it. In your answer, what are you supposed to add? Expand the relevant nodes into complete sentences. They're telling you to write the complete sentences. Don't write abstract words simply. Do not use note form. Use letter format. Okay, the body of the letter should approximately have 180 to 200 words. Body of the letter, it means from address and date, salutation, nothing of those things will not be taken for word count. So you have to follow that. So what is the format? Letter writing is always a nightmare whenever you are asked to write letters, because we get scared of writing, right? So letter writing format must be known first. You may write the date on the top of your left side, okay, and then you may write the to address, okay, to address, or you write the to address and date, no problem, absolutely. And then subject and reference. Subject, okay, subject is like salutation, sorry, salutation first, dear sir or dear Roberts, whatever it may be, that is salutation. Then reference, re colon, name of the patient with the date of birth, okay, date of birth, because this is a medical document. There may be one or the other patients on same name, so it is always ideal to write the date of birth. And this can be interchanged. You may write the reference first and the salutation, no problem, absolutely. Then introduction, body of the letter. Okay, introduction is to write. What is the purpose of writing? I am writing to refer. I am writing to discharge. I am writing to transfer. Who? So and so. Age. Okay, 75 years old, teacher. Who? Why he or she was admitted in the hospital. The reason behind. Who was admitted in the hospital for right shoulder replacement surgery. Okay. And what are you going to do? His condition is critical or his condition is normal. He requires further care and assessment following his or her discharge today. This is the information. Then you may give social background. Social background is all about his job or family, only if needed. Only if needed. And then medical history. He or she has had some past medical history. What was the medical history? Is he or she still taking some medications for the past or the current diseases? And on admission, what did you diagnose? Okay. On admission, what was diagnosed? What were the treatments provided? Okay. As a part of the nursing management, what did you do? And as a part of the final part, when you just move on to, okay, you write one introduction, social history, on examination or on admission, what was the condition, what was diagnosed, what was the treatment given. As a part of the nursing management, what did you do? What are the medications he or she is taking? And as a part of the discharge plan, this is since it is a discharge letter, it will have a discharge plan. The patient, he or she, has to follow some medications or some dressings to be done. All that could be written in one paragraph. All that could be written in one paragraph using could be, should be, he has to be, okay, following or follow all those sentences. In the next video, we'll discuss about it in detail, how to write the OET letter. And the closing sentence. Closing sentence is nothing but, okay, should you have any queries, please do not hesitate to contact me. Or if you have any queries, please do not hesitate to contact me. But this is not counted for word count. Only till the paragraphs it is. Since it is a closing paragraph, it is not taken as a word count. Then yours, that is closing sentence. Yours sincerely. If you use a name, in the salutation, dear Mr. Joseph, then you are supposed to use in the complimentary clause, you will use yours sincerely. If not, dear sir or dear madam, you had written, you may have to use yours faithfully. Only these things you will be using, and you may have to write your name and your post. Okay, that's it in the letter writing. Letter writing is one of the easiest tasks which you can easily score as well. And the scoring C plus in OET writing is always easy. If you follow basic sentence structures and following the formats properly and whichever the information important to be given there, if you add, that would be fine. That's it from me. Thank you very much and all the best for your OET writing exam.